and welcome back to one more beer. In today's video, we'll go over one of my favorite beers, a Helles Lager coming straight from Dovetail Brewery in Chicago, Illinois. Now, Helles Lager is a German pale lager. It's supposed to be bright, it's supposed to be mouth forward, and it's supposed to be very delicious and very crushable. By crushable, I mean very drinkable, and you could take a couple of these in one sitting. Now, let's find out why it's so great. Let's pour it over our cup, and let's get this party started. This looks beautiful. I can't wait to drink it and infuse my body of this alcoholic beverage. It's beautiful. Now let's just wait, give it a few seconds because I don't want carbonation in my stomach because I don't want to feel bloated, and I hate the feeling of feeling bloated because that shit sucks, man. Ain't nobody want that. But let's give it a few seconds more, let that head ease off. Now the nice thing about having a Helles Lager from Dovetail, they produce it year round. So no matter what the season is, fall, spring, summer, winter, it doesn't matter. You could go into a Benny's, you could go into Dovetail themselves and pick up a 4-pack. Now, it is kind of hard to find if you go to a specific craft beer liquor store. However, Benny's usually has a 4-pack along with their Kolsch. They have porters and they have some other beer selections as well. They're all pretty good. I'm a huge fan of their Helles Lager style. Kolsch is pretty well as well. It's pretty good as well, I should say, but that's the nice thing. You don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I can't wait for summertime to come along. Nope. Winter comes, doesn't matter. You still have that beverage that you always love sitting at that fridge at Benny's. You pick it up, go home, take some. Perfect situation for you. So let's figure out the actual aroma from this beer. The aroma, it actually kind of cleared off. You do smell a little bit of more malt, a little bit more lemongrass. Definitely tastes a little crisp. Kind of reminds me a lot of the aroma of a Pilsner when you open up a Pilsner. However, it's probably have to do with the malt. But it is very, you get that taste of that lemongrass right into your nose. So I'm excited. I'm excited to dive into this. I had this beer plenty of times. I enjoy this beer. Honestly, I'll substitute this for Lightning Kugel. This is a way better alternative to Lightning Kugel Summer Shandy by far, but it is a little bit more expensive because it comes in a 4-pack, not a 12-pack, for about the same cost. Now, let's give it a taste, right? Because that's what matters. How does it taste? Does it live up to the expectations of a Helles Lager? Would you actually want to go to the store and pick it up? Let's find out. I'll give you my representation of the flavors, and then you decide for yourself. Yeah. See, the nice thing about this beer is very crisp, very refreshing, and quite honestly, the actual profile of the beer, once it actually like settles in your mouth, is very velvety. It's very velvety-like to the point where it just like almost melts in your actual profile of your tongue. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm gonna take a little bit more because I'm a huge fan of this beer. Yep, definitely well balanced, very crushable. You do get a lot of malt flavor, very little lemon zest with it as well. Overall, it's a good clean beer, very crisp, very refreshing. You could definitely take a bunch of these, especially if you're gonna go to a ball game, like a baseball game or football game. This is a very good beer to actually drink. Now, it's very good. You actually get a little bit of floral notes as well with it. It ties into like the middle of the actual like tasting profile of the beer. You get a little bit of floral notes to it, but it's very well balanced, not hoppy, very refreshing, very crisp, very good. Now, would I recommend this beer? Yes. What's the cost of it? It's $9.99 for a 4-pack, but for $9.99, I'll pick this up anytime. It's a really refreshing beer. And it's nice because you're actually able to pick up a nice Helles Lager in the wintertime, springtime, fall time, summertime. It doesn't matter. It's always readily available for you just because Dovetail decided to do so. It's such a great selection. Pick it up, enjoy it. If you're mad at the world, this will make you feel happy for the world. I guarantee you that. Pick it up. It's nice, refreshing, very balanced. And then on top of that, like I said, it's a bright beer. It'll cheer you up. Nice, refreshing. If you're actually drinking Modelo Especial, the ones on the little glass, if you want something similar to that taste, but not the nastiness that comes with it, Dovetail is your go-to. Especially if you're trying to get into this new era of good beers. For sure, is way better than any Modelo that I've ever had. Naming a Modelo is actually an insult to Dovetail and Helles Lager. But if you do want something better than a Modelo and you do not like IPAs, this is a go way in. Very nice, very refreshing, calm, very, very crisp. That's the nice thing. Now, remember, it's very important. Hit that like below. I will put the description of the beer. I will put the location that you could find it near you, usually just a Bini locator. And on top of that too, leave a comment.